Hello, hello, hello. It is MOMosa Monday. I have the wrong iPad. This is not mine. Hello, everyone. We survived. We're here. Another Monday has passed. Hello, Sabrina. Lindsay is here. Yay. Tiana, hey, hey, hey. Alyssa is here. Good evening. So I say cheersy McTearsy. Yay, Chelsea. How are you? Mercedes, Miss Heidi. Fist bump. All right. Audrey's here. Thank goodness it's Monday evening, Robin. We have made it. We have arrived. It's been a Monday. It's been one of those, right? What do we say every week? The Mondayest of Mondays. But we have survived. Nice, Anna. So happy, happy, happy day. Oh no, I hope you feel better, Ariel. Sprained her ankle. A 12-hour shift at the hospital, Carrie. Oh man, your feet are tired. So it has been one of those. I see. But could you bring me my iPad? Please? I need to see comments. Where is it, Becca? Where is it 100 degrees right now? Mine is? I couldn't get into the Book of Face. Do you have a comment? Oh, it's there. Never mind.
This is what you do.
Never mind. It's done. I found it. I found it. It's fine. I know how to use Facebook. Oh, Chelsea's adopting a 3-month-old. Congratulations. Hey, Aunt Pat. Yay, adoption. All right. Awesome. Okay, so we do have comments for tonight's MOMosa Monday. Let's see. Are there any announcements for the good of the order? I'm trying to think. I don't think there are any announcements for the good of the order outside. Oh, Phoenix is 104. Wow, Aunt Pat. Well, let's see though. On a very exciting note, you will be seeing this mug five days this week because we have all sorts of fun things going on. Hey, Haley! I met Haley at the Bloom event. We have 5. We have tonight we're seeing each other, tomorrow at 9 p.m., Wednesday at 9 p.m., Thursday at 7:30, Friday twice for Bulletproof Filter Free and Dance It Out. So we got a lot going on. Look at me. I can just get those moves going. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we have a lot going on. I'll put reminders up. Don't stress. But outside of that, oh, feel better, Paige and the kids. But outside of that, I traveled. I came home. I tried to get myself back in order, which is tough. But we kind of did. I kind of did. So in terms of other announcements, there's only one other thing. If you aren't following me on Instagram, when we're done here, you can head over and follow me on Instagram. Just search That's Inappropriate. We are doing that 30-day squat challenge, that whole Jillian Michaels squat challenge that is going around. We are doing that over there. So if you want to have an accountability partner, I will squat with you. I did this 2 years ago, and I really liked the squat challenge. So I will be posting a video each day.
So did the business manager.
Huh?
So did the business
The business manager appreciated when I did the squat challenge as well. And I saw this because of my good friends over at the Unicorn Moms. I saw Maria was doing it, and so I was like, hey, if Maria's doing it and the Unicorn Moms are doing it, we can do it too. So if you want to join me for the squat challenge, you can head over to Instagram when we're done and make sure that you are following over there, and then we'll put a post up every single day. Eric is probably at home. He doesn't join us for MOMosa Monday or Filter-Free Fridays or Dance It Out. He's my Wines Day buddy, and any other time that I can convince him to head my way for help. But he does have a family that doesn't live at this house, so I have to let him go to his home sometimes. Okay, well, if you don't have Instagram, that's okay, but we will definitely, if you want to squat, it's a really neat challenge, and you build up a different one each day, and there are rest days in there, so don't think you're going to have to squat 30 days in a row. There are rest days in there, okay, so don't stress. But yeah, so that's going to be fun, so we're going to do that. You may or not see me squatting with wine bottles. You don't have the Instagram, Amanda? Okay, so we might be squatting with wine bottles. So let's take a look and let's see what we have in here for some questions. This still isn't my iPad, right? So when I log in, it's not me. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh no, Paige. Paige L, or yeah, E-L-Y. My kid ran over his own finger with a full shopping cart in the middle of the parking lot. I had to take him home, put away groceries, and take him to the emergency room. If you're here, I hope he is feeling better. That stinks. I'm so sorry. Ashley asks a potty training question, which we get so many of, guys, so maybe you could give her some great tips here. Having the hardest time potty training my son. He's 2.5. We have been at it for months and nothing has changed. He continues to go all over the place with no care. When he goes, he will play in his diaper and make a huge mess. Ooh, I've been there, done that. I've been there, done that. Would love some good advice or tips, or what could I do? Well, Ashley, they kind of do potty train when they're ready to potty train. That's a tough one. Hey, Christina's here. That's a tough one. But I was a briber. Totally bribed my kids. There was a Tupperware full of M&Ms in the bathroom, and when they would go to the bathroom, I gave them M&Ms. We also did tickets where they could have tickets and they could get reimbursed with the tickets by trips to the dollar store. But my kids were not fully potty trained. My first was fully potty trained because he did it himself. Let's be honest. It's not because I did anything for him. My second child, my daughter, was super stubborn, didn't potty train until after she was 3. And my third one, we are still working on that, and he is 6. So they kind of all do it on their own. Some people are saying 2.5 is pretty early. Amanda says when he's ready, he will. Tina is asking, she says, I have an 18-month-old and I watch another 18-month-old and she's potty trained and mine isn't. It's really like when they're ready and they're going to tell you. I know that's awful to hear because nobody wants to continue to stay in diapers. Like, everybody hates diapers because we have to change them, and you're literally paying money for something that your kid is pooping and peeing in. So I get why you want to be done with diapers. Believe you me, I do. Because I remember when we were done with diapers, and then I remember when we were done with pull-ups, because I finally just switched to Broly sheets on his bed because he wets the bed at night. And I thought to myself, wow, how nice is it to not have to buy diapers? But they're really all on their own. My first son, my 11-year-old now, literally started potty training at 15 months because he told me he wanted to pee on the potty. Like, I didn't even introduce it. So, and he was just totally different. And, and my daughter was like, no, I poop my pants. I like it. And that was her. So it's tough, and these are not great answers for you. And Sarah's saying that's why she cloth diapers, so that she can just wash them and reuse them. So there's, you could do that. I don't think I'd have the stomach for that, but you could do that. Okay. And Tabitha says, it feels like since my daughter turned 10 a week ago, all her brain cells and common sense have gone right out the window. Seriously, am I the only one who has a preteen that just went left, like out of nowhere? She seriously is testing my patience. Well, Tabitha, I have an 11-year-old who sometimes I wonder in terms of what were you saying? In terms of common sense, I look at him and I'm like, really, dude? Seriously, bud? Really? Really? So I get you on that. And I think as they're approaching this middle school, it stresses us out. It stresses them out. And I think that happens. I think that's a legit thing. And once they go into middle school, I think they become less human. Hormones, Michelle says, hormones. And then hopefully they come out on the other end, right? Hopefully they come out on the other end human again. But I think something happens where they're hormonal and things just go sideways quickly. So I feel you on that. Let's see. Dawn says, my son is 13. He has ADHD, ODD, and some social awkwardness. He is very smart, like above average smart, but barely past the 7th grade. Do you guys think it was just a middle school transition? Things we were literally just talking about from elementary and hormones. Should I expect the same struggles next year? Dawn, I think if you are talking with him and you are working with the school and the counselors, if he is not struggling because of academically he can handle it, there's probably some other issues there, including hormones and maybe some issues with kids at school. I'm still hormonal at 33, Brandy says. I know. I feel ya. I still feel like I'm going through puberty personally. I'm still waiting for the booby fairy to visit. Okay? And I still have zits. So I feel ya on that one. But I think middle school is just tough, which is why I have been stressing out so much because my son is going into middle school next year, and I don't think he's nearly as stressed as I am. But I'm stressed about this because there's just so many changes, and they're going through so many changes, and one minute he's crying and the next minute he's fine, and it's just it's tough, and there are so many different things that they're trying to figure out in middle school, and I think it's just our job to Carrie says, Dear Dawn, do we share a son? So this is obviously a common problem. This is something that a lot of people are going through. And that's something that I would just tell you, that I would tell everybody in here, is that we're really not alone. And the problems that we're facing with our kids at home are problems that are so similar to all of the other women that are in here and across the globe and across the planet. Because we sit here and we face these struggles and we think, oh my gosh, how is this only going on in my house with my kid? It's not. We just, a lot of times, we don't want to voice these things because we're worried that we're going to sound awkward or emotional. But that's why this group is here. And that's why we can talk about these things, because I don't care. I'll be the one to lay down on the tracks and look awkward and weird and emotional and let things go sideways, because I'd rather we talk about it and everybody feel better and know that we're not alone, right? So that's why. I think that's me. So that's my take on this. Sissy says that she homeschooled through middle school, and then I guess started back up in high school. So there are definitely plenty of options. I'm live. Good night. I love you. You definitely don't want to come on this side of the camera since you don't have on pants. Nice jams. There's my middle schooler. No pants. That's a house rule. Nobody here wears pants. Okay, so switching gears a little bit because this kind of falls into what we were just talking about. Olivia says, my 4-year-old daughter was just diagnosed as moderately autistic. I know you are a mom of an autistic child. What was your first reaction and thoughts when you first found out? Well, let's be honest, Olivia. I was scared crapless. I knew that he was having issues because he was first flagged as developmentally delayed at like 13, 14 months. So it wasn't shocking by any stretch to me, but I was still scared and overwhelmed, and I felt alone. And I actually didn't tell. I spoke with 3 people about my son's diagnosis. And then I didn't speak again for about a week and a half to anyone about anything, and it took me that entire time to kind of process. And then I wrote a letter to him. and I wrote this letter to him, and then I literally posted it to my blog because I wanted other parents who were going through what I was going through to kind of, I needed people to go through it with, and so that's what I did. And I got some backlash from some family members and friends because they were like, why haven't you talked to us about this? And it was just the way that I processed it. So you have to process it the way that you process it. And nobody can tell you that you're wrong or whatever for that. So it's easy to say don't be stressed out by this because you're going to be stressed out by it, but no, you're not alone. Okay, and we are here for you, and there are plenty of groups on Facebook and other places that can help you with this as you go through it. And there are tons of therapies for kids just like ours. Okay, so it's a difficult time, but you can go through it. And I just would say don't go through it alone. Talk to others. Lisa says talk to others because people are going through it, right? Yeah, and Helen, that's why we're here. So talk to others. And it is sometimes easier to talk to strangers when these types of things happen than to talk to your own family members about it. Tori, I believe the business manager actually just threw the letter in there. So if you want to see it, you can link over and go to that. But it was easier for me to tell people I didn't know about how I was feeling about his autism than my own family members. And I don't know why, but it's just what I did. Okay, but that's me. But I'm just telling that's my take on that. Paige says, any plans for summer break? Tips for keeping the kids busy so we can drink wine on the porch. Okay, well, Paige knows the deal. Now, by a show of hands, whose kids are starting summer break at the end of the week? Give me a thumbs up if your kids start at the end of this week. Mine do. My kids are done. There is no school Friday. Friday starts summer vacation. So give me a thumbs up if your kids are starting summer break. OMG, we are all in this together. Look at these thumbs. Oh my gosh, it is officially here. It is upon us. They shouldn't call it summer vacation. They should call it the season of timeouts. We are about to come to the season of timeouts because that's what we will have a lot of in our homes coming up shortly. Lots and lots of timeouts, lots and lots of wine, and winesicles now as a result of learning how to make these winesicles. So yes, Cha says, mine are home all year, so it's all year vacation. Yeah, well, when they're little it is, but there are pros and cons. There are pros and cons to summer vacation, and we will be talking about that a little bit here on the page. Some people, though, have another month or so to go. I know up north you don't get out till like mid-June, so it's kind of, you have a couple more weeks left. Kelsey says, I'm in Maine. We still have 3 weeks. Lots of mimosas. Lots of mimosas. Just technically a breakfast food, okay? Stock up, Amber says, stock up. I would say we spend a lot of time at the pool. We will do our best to get to the beach as much as we can. Carrie says, I am a teacher, so I can tell you teachers are ready. Let's give some hearts. Let's give some love. Let's give some hearts to those teachers, because if anybody deserves a break from our children, it is these teachers who have done nothing but support our kids all year and take our children when we have handed them off to them and said, good luck, Godspeed, I can't take it anymore, teach my kid. And yes, so there is that love, love, because teachers, you are the best. And there was a meme floating around, it was delightful, and it said, we give teachers gift cards because we can't bring whiskey and apology letters to school. I did that one year. For Christmas, I actually brought all of my kids' teachers a bottle of wine with a card that said, the reason we drink, and a picture of my kids on it, because that was floating around, and I thought that was hilarious. So Teachers, we thank you. You guys are just amazing. Jocelyn says, I'm a teacher and a mom. Well, you have to go home with your own kids, but at least the other children who you do not own are not going to come home with you. So love the teachers. Aaron says, love our teachers. Yeah, so I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Megan wants advice on getting her 5-year-old to listen, she says, I love how she says this, or how to have more patience with a non-listener. I love how we're getting a non-listener. Well, we all have non-listeners now, don't we? Yes, we sure do. So I have to tell you, patience is something that I learned years ago to not pray for, okay? Because then you will be tested. So instead of praying for patience, I decided that I would definitely try and work on that. I do a lot of counting and Lamaze breathing with my children. So when they are actively not listening, I sit there and I do a lot of counting in my head. And a lot of serenity now, serenity now. Shell says bribery. I bribe my kids to listen. But I do a lot of Lamaze breathing and counting to 10, and I do a lot of repeating. But I find that if I repeat 3 times, that 3rd time is when my voice, the octave level just jumps dramatically. So it's like, put on your shoes. Put on your shoes. Put on your shoes. So even though I'm saying the same thing, it seems to get, substantially louder at that 3rd level, right? So, pray for wine instead of patience, Jocelyn says. So it's just tough because they are non-listeners. Somebody was just ugly crying through their pre-K commencement. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. We just had, I just put out the pre-K commencement letter that I did last year for my son. I totally ugly cried. I don't think there's a way for me to not ugly cry. I don't have a good cry face. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Nicole says she is watching. She is ahead of us, though, with Moscato. She was ahead of the curve here. Katie wants me to visit Savannah, Georgia, which sounds delightful. Oh, Kim has a great question. Here's a great question. How many rolls of toilet paper do you go through in your house? I have a 5 and 7-year-old boys and a husband, and we go through at least a roll every other day. Is this normal? What are your thoughts? Well, let's see. 3 children. Two of us makes 5, and a lab who eats toilet paper like it's her job. We go through lots. I had to grab the roll the other day from the dog because it was the last roll of toilet paper, and we had to use it chewed on. I'm not proud. I'm not proud of the situation at hand, but we used chewed on Labrador toilet paper because we had no other options. And at that point, I realized I should go to the grocery store because I have no other toilet paper, and we are using, it has bite marks and chew marks on it. I did get it from her. She had it under the bed and I wrestled it out of her mouth. But I tell you what, a lot of toilet paper. Kids use too much. And then on the contrary, sometimes they just don't use enough. And then you end up with a situation like I had in my bathroom where my towel was used. So you're going to have to watch. You watch those kids. What a roll a day. A crazy life of mom says a roll a day happens. A roll a day. I've learned to buy cheap toilet paper, Kara says. Now, I tried that. I tried to buy cheap toilet paper, and the business manager will not allow it. He will not allow cheap toilet paper. He says no. That is not some place he is willing to skimp on, okay? He has a specific brand, and he likes it. Cassie, do you guys like this cup? We've been getting a lot of comments on this cup. I like it. This is a Go Vino, yeah? Vino to go. That's what I meant, not Go Vino. Vino to go. And I like it. I do. It's very good. Am I coming to Texas anytime soon? Not that I know of. My next trip is Canada, and we are working on a meetup because I just learned today that Ontario is a province, and I will be in the province of Ontario, and I will be in Niagara a few days and Toronto a few days. So we are going to try to pick a meetup somewhere in one of those two places. And then I will be back in Orlando at the end of June. And then there is chat of another out-of-state trip in the month of July, but I can't confirm that of yet, so I can't tell you where I'm going to be. Pamela says, my husband hates the one ply. One ply is messy. One ply is messy. Yeah, Camber, I do like this cup. I do like this cup. So, yeah, Delaney, Toronto, are you close? 1,000 sheet Walmart brand because we have we don't have a septic system, do we? No, we don't have a septic, but I know you have to have certain toilet paper for that. You do. And then, Crystal's complaint is I hate when the toilet paper goes on backwards. I don't think I've ever had an issue with it either way, but it's never on the roll. It's never on the roll. It always ends up on the countertop or whatever. I don't even think we have a roll in the kids' bathroom, but we don't have a toilet paper roll in our own bathroom. It got broken. So, you know, because let's be honest, kids break everything. They break everything, right? You can't have nice things. Can't have nice things. And yeah, and don't let the kids put the baby wipes down the toilet either, because that leads to a backup. We've had those. I do like my Fitbit. I got my Fitbit for Mother's Day. Where's the camera here? You can't see it. And I have been wearing it, and it is a delight. Under, Luciana's saying, there is a right way. And if you're not doing it this way, you're wrong. Toilet paper, it has to go that way. Yeah, Stacy says, yeah, she's giving the grr. Yes, I have to put mine up, Gina, because of the dog. So I put it on a shelf, but she jumps up and she gets it. So anyway, I do like my Fitbit. It tells me my steps. It tells me how I sleep. It tells me that I'm crazy. I love it. And so it's great. So far, so good with the Fitbit. So we'll see what happens as I don't know if my Fitbit will give me steps while I'm squatting. I don't know if it does that. Probably not, right? I don't know. But that'd be a nice way to cheat a little. All right, so let's see. We'll take one last question. And then we will have to venture out our way. Now, we have a special live feed tomorrow night at 9 p.m. So don't forget, you're going to want to join us for this. Should I tell them what we're doing? Should I tell them what we're doing tomorrow?
Yeah, you posted it you tweeted it.
I didn't. I didn't tell anybody yet. I can.
You tweeted about it.
Well, I kind of tweeted about it, but so here's the thing. So tomorrow is very exciting because I have taken a lot of crap for my appearance in the sense of my lack of wanting to get dressed, my lack of going shopping, my lack of owning pants like an adult would wear. And so I am going to be doing a closet clean out. And Eric is going to be here with me, and he is going to, we are going to do it live so that you guys get to pick what I get rid of, and there will be voting. And I am going to probably go in there tonight and hide things that I don't want Eric to be able to get rid of. But I'm telling you, it's going to be brutal because I don't have a great sense of fashion, right? I don't. If we're being honest, I don't. I like t-shirts. I'm a normal mom. And the goal is not to clean out my closet and become anything other than that. But I have taken a lot of heat for literally not having, I have one pair of like dress pants and I have jeans. So what I have to do is get some like adult pants, some adult.
Tell them how you've been on 3 or 4 panels in the last 2 months wearing the same outfit.
Okay, so here's the truth of it, and I've been caught because there have been pictures now, but I have been at like 4 conferences in the last 6 months, and I have worn the same sweater and the same pair of pants on these panels, and so eventually people do start giving you crap because it's like, do you really just? And I just like wearing, you know, one pair of pants. And yes, Aunt Pat, Eric is the king of wardrobe. So the joke was. I love my shirts, right? I love my shirts. I'm not getting rid of any of my t-shirts. I'm definitely not going to get rid of my fancy sweatpants. My fancy sweatpants are staying. But I do apparently need to start purchasing some adult clothing, which I'm up for. I'm up for it. I will give it a whirl. Oh, Paige says, I noticed the same white sweatshirt on several occasions. It's true. It's true. It's true.
Or your book cover is what you wore on the news station.
My book cover is I wore the same outfit on the morning talk show that I was on twice. And here's the really sad part. It was the same morning talk show, and I wore the same outfit. And it was my book cover outfit.
No, you wore a different outfit the second time.
Oh, different outfit the second time. Same as the book cover. Yeah, and here's the thing. I don't notice these things because it's just not on my radar, okay? But since I've been going out and venturing to these conferences, I agreed to a closet makeover, but I do get some veto power in this, okay? I get some veto power in this. But Eric definitely has a great sense of fashion, and so I'm going to let him overhaul my closet, okay? So we are going to, the eggplant repellent will not be leaving this house. I can guarantee you. No, already automatic veto. Automatic veto. It's not gone. It's not going anywhere. Yeah,
Your squat challenge will be wasted.
Megan said Cat and Nat should take you shopping. Could you imagine? OMG. Cat and Nat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So here's the thing. So tomorrow, I'm keeping the eggplant repellent. Nothing.
The squat challenge will be wasted in that.
No, I'll do the squat challenge. I will squat in the eggplant repellent. Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. You watch me. I'll do it all day, every day. I will do it. I don't care. So here's the thing. Vetoed. Shell says vetoed. So then we will go shopping and we will get some adult clothing for adults, not like in the dirty way. And we'll replenish the closet. But I do have some veto power, okay? I do. You know, and I heard them talking about Torrid, Kathy, and you're right. But we're going to let Eric take a crack at it. Helen wants you to get a romp him. And we're gonna get matching romp hims and rompers. By the way, I fully support a romp him, okay? Oh, Michelle, I have seen the I'm Mom So Hard swimsuit video. It was a delight. I met them at the Bloom conference last weekend, and they are freaking hysterical, okay? They are hysterical. Yeah, so what we'll do is Tuesday, tomorrow, we will do the closet clean out. I don't know how many vetoes I get. This is going to be very I'm already sweating. No, we're coming up with rules tonight. I can't just have one veto. That's not fair. Yeah, and so then Eric will shop for me. Eric will be shopping for me, not me. We are doing a clean out and then he shops. So this is going to be interesting. And you will get to see the entire process. We're going to do it together. And Danielle, I'm not getting rid of the eggplant repellent under any circumstances. It will not be happening. Yeah. I'm not getting rid of any. T-shirts are off the table. I get to keep my t-shirts. Okay? I say like 25 vetoes, Kara says. Good. Yes. I did, Helen. We have a lot to talk about on Wines Day. We do have guests this Wines Day, and you guys are going to love them. You guys are going to love the guests that we have this week. So, and we've gone completely over because I haven't been paying attention to time. I am going to need copious amounts of wine for this. Overall shorts is the original men's rompers. Listen, I support a romp her and a romp him. I support it. I support it. I think that the business manager and I should have matching romp hims and rompers. Agreed. The eggplant clean out. No, we're not calling it that. We're not calling it that. No. All right. Oh, somebody just posted the bathroom video hit 6 million views. Did it really? Oh my gosh. 6 million people have seen me pretend to crap on a toilet. I'll need second wine tonight. That's awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
We didn't have cheap toilet paper in there.
Oh, no, we didn't have cheap toilet paper in there. Oh, Lord. Okay.
Thank them for watching it.
Yes, and thank you guys for watching me pretend to take a crap on the toilet. Yay! No, Donna, Eric will not have scissors to cut up the ones we toss because we're going to donate them. We will be donating my clothing. Although Eric says we shouldn't be donating, we should be burning because other people shouldn't be wearing this either. So that's what I'm going to assume he's going to say, but we'll see it tomorrow. So 9 o'clock tomorrow night, we're going to do a massive closet clean out. Wednesday, Wines Day is our, yes, we will donate, Amber, don't worry. Wednesday at 9, we will have Wines Day with special guests. So Eric and I will be here and we will be bringing in a set of special guests. Thursday, we will be cooking. And then Friday, we have our regular shows. So you don't want to miss anything this week. And if you are double romped, we're going to get hashtag double romped. This is amazing. It's going to happen. I'm ordering the BM and Eric romp hymns. I'm doing it. All right. So you will see us all week around here, okay? And if you're on Instagram, go over and join me for the squat challenge. We're starting tomorrow morning. This is happening. This is happening. This is happening. All right, guys. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.